Hi, I'm on tour. Please come see me. Please buy tickets to come see me. All of my tour dates are KristinChirico.com. I'm going to a bunch of places next year, so please come. If you want to come to the Boston show, you got to buy those tickets like now, because those are going to sell out, and I can't add another show, so.
Thanks so much for all the love on the Heated Rivalry episode. It's been so cool to watch you guys interact and engage. We are going to do a part 2, but that'll be coming out next week. This episode is a reflection of 2025, where Kristin and I get a little bit more personal. I fully crash out, so enjoy that. And next week for Heated Rivalry part 2.
Golden apples, princess, pink ladies.
Pink ladies.
Pink ladies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I don't.
You don't like the pink lady apples?
I don't like any apples.
Really? You're not an apple person?
I don't like hard fruit.
That's fair.
I don't like having to work for fruit, you know?
That's fair.
It's like they're just easier sugar distribution systems, in my opinion.
I have a texture thing too about certain foods.
I hate when shit gets caught in my teeth, because it's like.
That's why mangoes, they must be cut a certain way. You cannot eat a mango from the rind.
You have to eat it with the grain.
You have to cube it.
Yeah. You have to cube it.
You have to cube it, or it has to be in it has to be in straight slices so it can be forked and eaten whole.
You know more about produce than I think I ever will in my life. So I'm just like, wow, that sounds fun. What else grows from the ground?
Not my dignity.
Well, no, you made that yourself, baby.
My life's in shambles.
Girl, welcome. My life is also in shambles. We have both had absolutely garbage years personally.
Truly. From start to finish.
Just Garbagio.
And it's been almost like it's like the trash heap in the Pacific Ocean, where it just keeps adding to it, you know?
Literally, I feel like by September I was like, throw it on the pile.
Yeah, like why not?
I'll get to it when I get to it. This year it's
burning.
So funny, because this year was like a really, really good year for me professionally, and an absolutely dog shit year for me personally. And I can't even talk about all the reasons why it was so dog shit.
So we can talk about me. So the year started with my the town that I spent a lot of my adolescence hanging out in the Pacific Palisades burning to the ground.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was pretty gnarly. That was a pretty gnarly thing of seeing every person you've ever known from middle school to high school's entire family home in rubble on the field of your high school as it burns to the ground was metaphoric. I mean, it was
really bad.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I should also say, it's funny. I completely agree with you, because professionally, this was the greatest year for this podcast. We made it on E! News. The Jason Earls episode, check it out if you haven't. Made national headlines with him talking about, you know, what happened at the Disney Channel games. Yeah, but then personally, it's been a fucking roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, and one thing we had on here, like the 5 biggest lessons and blessings from 2025. Like, I'm walking out of 2025 no longer being afraid of asking for what I want, and being okay with walking away with people who aren't able to meet my needs.
I would love to learn that lesson someday. Wow, what a great lesson to learn. How do you do that?
I mean, you are enough.
Oh, honey. No.
You are, though. You are. The Magician is a fun 1-episode run. She got her tickets.
I got my magic.
Let's go.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about this? We disagree about The Magician, I think. We disagree about this.
Let's go. Let's hear it. State your case.
I've already got my Magic Castle passes, okay? I have no horse in this race. All right? I already got them. I already, you know, listen, I'm the first person to be like, toot it and boot it.
Especially for a man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, blow him and show him the door.
Yeah,
like,
blow him and show him the door.
Listen, okay? I have no stakes here. But I'm just saying that, like, as I feel like you need to give him a chance. I don't know. I like him a lot.
I do too.
Maybe just because
I really like him. No,
I think that's because he was at a
problem.
party. Okay, so here's the thing. We were at a party together.
You can see it on TikTok. We posted a little snippet of it on TikTok.
We were at a party. We were at a friend's holiday party. And he had been performing all day. Mm-hmm. And he was really tired. He came to the party. And, like, here's the thing. I think, like, the expected move would be that he would show up to the party, be kind of cranky, and then go home, or like not show up at all. And you could tell when he got there, he was like a little socially overwhelmed. But he's just like, you know what? I have a coping mechanism. I'm just going to do magic tricks.
Yeah.
I'm just going to like, and people loved it. It was great because he's really good at magic tricks. He's good at card tricks. And I was like, okay, this is a man who is understanding that he is a little low on the social battery and is coping the way that he needs to in order to show up.
Yeah.
So for me, I found that to be an emotionally mature thing.
I just feel like I...
Hold on. Go ahead.
I don't know why that tickled me so much. That really made me laugh.
Sorry.
I really like the pace we're going. I was telling my therapist about it. She goes, wow, this really feels like the first healthy thing where that you guys, you aren't hanging out all the time. You aren't love bombing each other. You guys are going at a great pace. Mm-hmm. He met my friends. He came to the holiday party. He met you.
Here's what happened.
Yeah.
You put like something on your close friends, and then he responded, hey, are you mad at me? Mm-hmm. And you were like, no, I'm not mad at you.
I miss you.
I
said, LOL. Okay.
And that started this.
And I went, pardon?
Yeah.
I was trying to explain how hard it is for me to be vulnerable, and I was like, me just admitting that I missed you feels like I cut myself open and said, look at my insides. Hope that helps.
Yeah.
Me admitting that I like someone is like, it's embarrassing. We've talked about this. It's embarrassing.
Listen.
It's embarrassing.
It's humiliating.
It
is maybe the worst thing about being a person to admit that you are in love with someone.
It's horrible.
I would literally rather ruin my own life than take 5 seconds to be honest with someone about how I feel. And don't worry, I have done that.
Yeah. And it's not even like I love him at this point, but just being like, I like you is like really hard for me to admit.
It kind of seems like it was misunderstanding. He's caught off the back foot. You don't like the way he's caught off the back foot. He's caught off the back foot again. It seemed like I don't want you to shoot your own dick off. Okay?
I love shooting my dick off.
Let him shoot his dick off.
Don't
shoot your dick off.
I love growing a dick over the course of a relationship, and then the minute I feel unsafe, blowing that bitch off.
Are you listening to yourself?
Yeah. I think another thing too is I'm a little ADHD spectrum-y a little bit. So between the...
Do you have autism?
Doctors are like, you've got a lot of key indicators.
Am I the only person who doesn't have autism?
I think so.
Because I know I don't have autism.
Yeah. I think I have the ADHD one.
Okay.
Where it's like, I got diagnosed with ADHD when I was in 4th grade, and that has been the truest like umbrella.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I got diagnosed in grad school.
Oh my God. My life would be completely different if
I almost
didn't
got kicked out of grad school because
I would not be the person I am today if I didn't get diagnosed at the age I got diagnosed. Like, it changed the trajectory of my life. And I think that is like the umbrella of my illnesses. And
is that why you're so hot?
The ADHD.
Is that what it did? Is that like you just got early intervention?
Early stimulus.
Early stimulants. It started you with that fucking magical girl Sailor Moon transformation really early on.
They gave me the pills. They gave me
the pills that make you a princess.
Wait, what is that? The actual like?
No.
Okay.
No, Sailor Moon just like lifts like a little compact, and she's like, "I'm hot now."
Wait,
and then
can
it's
you
like
imagine?
ribbons.
Can you imagine though if the analogy or like the metaphor underneath Sailor Moon was actually about like how women should just take ADHD meds and they can become hot?
I don't think that's the message. I think the message is.
What if it was?
Yeah, I know. Although I will say that like Usagi is very ADHD coded, and then like she like turns into Sailor Moon, who's like more pulled together. So like actually, is Sailor Moon an ADHD metaphor? Because it's like because Usagi is like she doesn't do her homework, and she's like, I love food, but I'm distracted, and like, oh, my life's a mess.
And then she takes Adderall and she becomes Sailor Moon.
Yeah, and then she takes Adderall, and then she defeats monsters and pisses off her boyfriend.
Guys, we figured it out.
It would honestly, it explains why she has to defeat basically the same monster every week because
because it's her homework.
Yes.
It's her fucking homework. It's basic menial chores around the house.
Yeah.
I keep, as you say in your bit, it's microdosing a normal life.
It is microdosing a normal life. Oh, I need to do that. That's not the punchline. That's a better one.
Oh, okay. See, this is why I write the best.
Microdosing, you're really good at joke tweaks.
That's honestly my one writing gift. I cannot write a succinct bit to save my life, but other people's, like, with just the little line tweaks.
Other people's lives are like our own dollhouses. Where like they're fun to play around in because the stakes are nothing.
So true.
Like that's
So
why
true.
it's so, of course you're because whenever you're giving someone else advice, you're playing Barbies with your friends. You know, it's not the same. Like
doors.
yeah, it's why like it's not, you know.
This is a canon event that I'm having right now. I'm peaking.
It doesn't work. When you're the Barbies, it's more fucked up.
I know, I'm the Barbie right now. I don't like it.
Yeah, and the worst I can be a Barbie because I'm just like, look, it's my hot friend. She has a hot boyfriend. He's a magician. They should kiss. Like that's, you know, it's easy. It's easy because like I'm just like,
well, I don't know if they will.
listen, you could get on the phone with him and he could absolutely shoot his own dick off. and if he does that, I'll be like, well, he made that dick disappear. Great.
He's a great magician.
A great magician. I was like, all right. And like that, you know what? And I will be the first to be like, I was wrong. Fine.
Yeah.
But you got to open Pandora's box and figure out what's in it. Well, that's a bad metaphor. You got to open Schrodinger's box and figure out whether or not there's like a relationship in there or not. As someone who, and I don't know why this is, but for whatever reason, there are a lot of autistic people in my life. In fact, most of the people I'm close with are on the spectrum.
You collect them like Infinity Stones.
I don't know why this is. It's not on purpose. It's just how it goes. Every person I've seriously dated or ever been in a relationship with has been very much on the spectrum, which means that I've learned that conversation car crashes sometimes are part of the growing pains of a relationship. And it means that, like, in order to get to the magic, the real, like, you know, the relationship magic, not the card tricks, but like,
Fuck
in order to get to that, you sometimes have to, like, sort out the car crash. Now, again, you could call him and he could absolutely poop all over his own shoes. And then I will be like, you know what, you're right. Just fucking throw a man in the trash. But like, I just want to give you the chance to have that conversation. If for no other reason than having the conversation will give you practice so that you're better at that conversation in the future when it counts even more.
Yeah.
You're like, or counterpoint, I can get high.
Yeah. She knows me so well. I may have to call him. I don't know if I will, though, if I'm going to be honest.
I just wish you would call him. If nothing else, you'll get some good content out of it.
I have the content now. All those close friends where I was weeping and saying he's turned the straightest woman in America gay because I can't deal with this. Girl, I'll try anything at this point because the definition of insanity is this doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Listen, if you went to fucking like banana slug state and you still don't like eating box, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think it's gonna happen.
How many times do I have to over communicate to a man before I gotta be like, you know what? Show me another pussy. Let's just try it.
Listen, you would be. I've told you this before. You would be really good at being gay. Okay, you would be like a first round draft pick. In the fucking gay NFL.
Back to the lessons of 2025. I feel like.
Oh yeah, that's how this started.
I feel like.
Were we doing a bit about the lessons of 2025? How long have we been talking about lesson 1 for you?
All right, maybe I'll call him, or maybe I'll get high for 5 days.
Okay. My biggest lesson from 2025 is that I can do this.
Yes.
I can do this.
Yes, you fucking can.
I think in the beginning of 2025, I was like, I don't know, man.
You can.
I think I'm too old.
No.
I don't think this is going to work out. I think, like, honestly, I went through a period last year, and I guess kind of early this year, I'm being really honest with you, where I was like, you know, it would be really cool if I just had like a terminal illness because I feel like it would take care of a lot of, because it was like, then I'd just be done.
Yeah.
You know, then I'd just be done.
I get that.
And I realized that is a form of passive suicidal ideation. And, because it just felt like it's like, oh my God, like there's so many, it's like the industry is contracting. The world is on fire. Fascism is here. I'm not where I want to be career-wise, but I'm hustling my ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know if I have what it takes to do this.
Yeah.
So honestly, it might be easier if I just died. And like, I realize that like, it should be clear. I'm not saying like, what's fun? Cancer.
Yeah.
Like, obviously not. I'm just saying that like, it was kind of just like, it just feels like a lot of pressure
Totally.
to continue.
Totally.
And so I think what I learned from this year is that like, I can do this.
Yes.
I can do this.
You can.
Because I mean, I remember at the beginning of this year, I think we were both in a very different place.
Yes.
I was in a very different place.
Yes.
And I was very much just like, I don't think I have, well, for reasons we won't get into.
No.
But I was like, I don't think I have the talent to
Which
do this.
is so crazy to
I don't
me.
think, I was like,
It's so crazy to me because like Kristin, like you and I coming up together, like watching you do stand up is like the reason I get up.
that's cute.
Like it's so true. Like you, I'm gonna get emotional. The mushrooms are really kicking in, guys.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
You inspire me to a degree that is like sets my soul on fire. Like seeing you get up there, you're so smart. Your POV on the world is not only so relatable but so specific to you that it hits on something as I feel like a Gen Z and a Zennial that I don't see in media, and it like gives me hope to like continue.
That's really sweet.
And I know I'm not alone. I know your audience feels that way. I know you have like the coolest audience of people. Like just even seeing them, they're the dopest group of people.
They are.
They're funny as fuck.
It's really fun to tour because they're really cool.
And seeing you tour also too
Yeah.
has been so exciting for me because I'm like, look at this person who's I'm so close with doing this thing. Like
and I didn't think I could.
And you can.
I was like around, I want to say March of this year, around April of this year, I was like, I don't think I can do this. This year I went to Big Pine, which is a major. In case you don't know, Big Pine is like a major festival, a comedy festival. There are like a few that are like kind of like up at the top in terms of like, the ones people want to do because like they're have a lot of industry there, and you meet a lot of people, whatever. And so I got into Big Pine, and I like the thing about Big Pine is that you do a bunch of sets and they don't want you to repeat material.
Which is crazy.
And I was like, fuck. And like, and granted, there's a little bit of flexibility on that. Honestly. Once I got there, I kind of realized that. But I was putting together these sets and I was just like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I can do this. I got there. My first night at Big Pine, it was like my first industry showcase, and I ate shit. I did bad. And I was devastated. And I was just like, the thing is, like, people there were good. People there were really good. And I was like, oh, I am fucking...
But also, like, isn't it in like where is it? Also, it's in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're doing your material in a new market. That's
but I wasn't.
There are factors too.
Well, I'm getting to this, but like anyway, I wasn't good, and I think that like I like everyone there was really fucking good, and I was just like, geez, like I am way out of my league. And I think like that week was really important for me because I think that was the week I learned to be present in the room and make decisions in the room. Because I was trying to plan everything in advance. I was trying to like basically predict what was going to work for an audience that wasn't even in the room yet.
Right.
And so like my last industry showcase, like my big one, I was like, I had kind of a list of like 10 things.
Yeah.
And I was going up 5th or 6th. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to watch. I'm going to listen. I'm going to figure out what's working in this room. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I'm 6th. And I'm going to get up there. And then like also, look, I'm going to make choices while I'm up there.
Yep.
And that is something I had never done before.
So important.
I was such a planner. I was such a like, I have to, this is this. And everything has to be approved. And everything has to be like signed off on. And everyone has to like everything before I get up there. And it was like, that was the first set I'd ever done in like a high stakes situation where I didn't know what I was doing when I got up there. I had like a plan, I had a general idea, and I was just gonna flow with it.
Right.
And it was like the set of my life.
Woo!
It was the set of my life. It changed. That set actually changed my life.
Yeah.
Because I got my management team off of that.
Yeah.
I got I mean, like it's like the tape I use now.
Yeah.
Like literally in the middle of the tape for that set, I had to turn and be like, guys, I'm not going to get through this if you don't stop laughing. Like it was that kind of set. I've had a lot of stand-up. I mean, not to talk about stand. I don't know. Can I talk about stand-up? Do people care about stand-up?
School. Yes.
All right. This year, I accomplished a lot of things career-wise this year. I did 45 minutes for the first time. I did an hour for the first time. I went on solo tour for the first time.
Huge.
I did a weekend of shows for the first
also,
two times.
let's back up saying doing 45-minute hour, you said, also an hour material?
Yeah.
Yes. Just to put in context for people, that takes typically people like numerous years to put together. Like this is like to give Kristin her flowers.
I
Like,
put it together in about a year.
because she's that good.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, but I also like
You're that good. You are that good. Like you gotta let me give you this. You're that good.
All right. But like I also
have an hour of killer material together at this stage of you doing stand up is like fucking incredible.
And that hour is very different than it was in March of last year. Like I've made like a lot of changes to it. Like I've added a lot of shit to it. That's another thing I didn't think. I thought I was not capable of no. Like there's a lot and like I did my first weekend of shows. I got a tattoo commemorating my first weekend of shows. I sold out my first show, which I haven't done yet, but I sold like the show I'm doing in Boston. The early show next year for Boston is sold out. I sold out my first show. This is such a silly thing. It's like a silly local LA thing, but I won set of the night, which was super exciting. Which is
a pretty big deal at the Comedy Store. For those who don't know, like every week there are two sort of like open mic opportunities at the Comedy Store.
But they're not open mics. They're auditions.
Yeah. So and set of the night is judged by your peers, is judged by other comedians, and you have to get up and do 3 minutes worth of material. And then if you move past the first round, then you have to do a minute. It's very competitive. The best comics all over the city are and sometimes even the country will fly in to do it.
Going in April, and then like I would go, and then I would be like, ugh, I would get frustrated. And then like I want to say like September of this year, I was like, I'm just gonna go every week. Because my life was kind of falling apart. And I was like, I'm just going to go every week. And I'm just going to and I started getting up every week. And then I started making the finals routinely. And then I won like about a month ago. And then I know, which like it takes like to give you a sense of how long this process is.
Oh yeah, it's not
You have
easy.
to win like multiple times.
Yeah.
You have to do potluck multiple times. And then like you might get into development. Like it's a years long process.
Slog.
But like winning set of the night, because like it's like 30, 40 comics.
Yeah. No, it's a big deal.
I that's the thing that I learned. I feel like is that I can do this.
Yeah,
I can do this. I can write jokes that work. I can edit jokes that work. I can figure out shit on the fly.
Yeah,
I can, and like I'm not there yet. Like I'm only like 3 years in,
of
which
course.
like for the fact that I'm touring as like a solo headliner 3 years in is like
unheard of.
Honestly, it's I don't tell people that because like because when I tell people I'm 3 years in, they're like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, I promise you, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the thing I learned is that like I am capable of I mean, can I tell you something kind of funny?
Yeah.
So 20 years ago, I was in grad school. I met this man in grad school.
Already a bad start to the story.
Well, here's the thing. He is not a good person, and I'm not going to name who he is.
What did I say?
He is not a good person.
What did I say?
He was like the center of like our friend group at Northwestern, and he was like exercised from our friend group with like basically as soon as we all moved out to LA, he did a few things where everyone was like, oh, this guy is insane. And I was like, yeah, I know. But like, anyway, in the beginning, he was like one of those people who liked to identify people that he could like kind of have like in his like orbit, stuff like that. And so like he like befriended me, and of course I was like insanely in love with him because like my brain's broken. Oh yes. Yummy. I'm delusion.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm a person who was raised being told, you are so talented, you're very smart, you're very funny, you're very brilliant. However, you are incredibly ugly and really annoying. So those are two things you're gonna have to overcome. And this isn't just like I got this message from everyone, adults.
That's horrible.
Everyone. Like it was kind of a universal consensus that like, hey, just so you know, you do have these gifts, but you are annoying, you are ugly. So those are things you're gonna have to like overcome. And
You're not ugly, Kristin.
I
You're
know, but
beautiful.
you know what I mean though. Like it's like
But you are. Listen to me. I want you to hear me. You are beautiful.
that's really sweet of you to say.
And I'm not saying this isn't me hitting on you. This is me telling you that I only surround myself with 8, 9, and 10s.
Thank you for clarifying that because I was really worried that
I needed you to know that though. I'm also half a White Claw deep.
Yeah, maybe I should get half a White Claw. I mean, on the one hand, it kind of made me believe the other stuff more, but it was also just like, it's hard to, everyone in my life took a vote pretty early on. So I feel like it's close. I don't know. I had a sad childhood.
Girl, same.
Anyway, so like, but this, I remember this, I mean, he was a kid at the time, but like, he was like 21 or 22, but like.
He probably hasn't gotten better though.
No, he's absolutely not better. We like ran him the fuck out of town.
Good.
And he should not come back. But when we first started becoming friends and I was like 22 or whatever, he was just like, I think you have the potential to be like one of the 5 best female stand-ups who are working.
I would agree.
And I was just like, and I remember being like, that compliment, I held it in my heart for like years and did nothing with it. And it's so crazy because like I got a compliment from, I can't stress this enough, an absolute lunatic. Like this man, I'm not going to name him because like.
No, who cares?
Well, he's Googleable, but like but like that compliment, like really, I just kind of held it in my heart for a really long time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wow, even a complete piece of shit thinks that I could be good at this. And I think that like that, it's so weird, like the things that we hold on to and the
totally
things that
like fuel you.
That fuel us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why is this thing from a man? I mean, granted, like I was like obsessed with him. I would have followed him to the ends of the earth until he like broke my heart in like the absolute worst possible way. I mean, he was
He's
like,
yeah.
yeah. We got rid of him. It's fine. But yeah, I did, and I think that like it just took me so long to get here, and I can't believe that I am here. If that makes sense.
Oh, totally.
So that's what I learned. That's what I.
No, but that's incredible. I think it's also a testament to other people out there that it's like if there is this nugget of a hope or a dream, it doesn't have to be stand-up related, but like that there was something in you that knew you could do this, right? All along.
Yeah.
As much as you're like, I don't know, like you wouldn't have held on to that if you were like, this is bullshit, right? Like
Here's the thing. People love to think they'd be good at stand-up.
Of course.
People love it.
Stand-up in particular, but I think of anything, like I think about our first teacher, Lisa, what she said to me on our first day at Pretty Funny Women. She was like, you're in this room taking this class because somebody told you that you were funny. And most men get on stage having never received that compliment, but feel like as if they are owed and capable of getting up there and being funny.
That's good of it. She actually has some nuggets.
She has some randomly good nuggets.
She has some bars.
Yeah,
like one of her other bars that I remember hearing early on. No, she does. She really, one of the things that she said.
Shout out Lisa.
She does. She has some bars. She said, she's like, the audience wants to like you. Mm-hmm. All you have to do is don't give them a reason to dislike you.
Totally, 100%.
They want to like you because not liking you is so uncomfortable.
So for everybody,
yeah,
everybody in the room is not happy with it.
Everyone is rooting for you.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah.
Everyone is rooting for you. And that hearing that, I was like, oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, but I do think like there was something within you that said like I can do this, like and it. Yes, it took many years for it to be uncovered, but like to other people out there, I think if there is something that you want to go for. That, painting, singing, whatever, like it may not be a career in the same way as it was for Kristin, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't pursue it and like nurture that fire and let it fuel you. Cause like I do think there's a lack of like passion, I think in this fascist hellscape capitalist society we live in that makes us all want to die constantly. And I think if you can find reasons to live by nurturing things that fuel you, that's the only way to combat it.
I think that's true. I wish I'd been given different messages as a child.
Yeah.
Like I think like
period.
For a long time I think it's funny, like I would say, kind of in an attempt to like get their approval, I would say to my parents like, like this is like isn't it amazing that like, you know, you are me happened because of you.
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool thing? And like, they don't think that's a compliment. But like, you know, and I was saying it a lot. I was like, why don't they understand that? Like, that's cool. That's a cool thing. And like Jen, my best friend, she was just like, Kristin, you don't exist because of these people. You exist in spite of these people. You exist because you managed to survive them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think that, you know, I try to be kinder to myself with regards to how long it took me to get my shit together. Because I think that like a lot of people have to do a lot of survival work.
Totally.
Before they can get to the part where they're
thriving.
Yeah. Like the question I get a lot, which is so weird, is that like people are like, where do you get your confidence?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, so I don't have any. I have none. I have zero confidence at all. But like, unfortunately, I do not think having confidence is a priority. I think that there are other things that are a bigger priority to me. And having confidence is something that like I don't have the luxury of waiting around to have.
Do you think, because when you say that, I go, you feel like somebody who has confidence. Is it confidence in the sense of like the way that you feel externally about yourself? Because like I think you're somebody who has confidence in your ideas and your brain and your thoughts and your abilities.
I am somebody who every time I see a video of myself, I'm like, what if we lit that on fire?
Oh, baby.
But I also know that that is something that I cannot, that is not a feeling that I can afford to act on.
That's fair.
And like these people who are just like, I can't put this out on the internet. Like I'm lit bad. It's like, unfortunately, I do not have the luxury of booing myself before other people boo me.
Yeah. You've had to create your own, like, I mean, maybe it's not even create, but like radically accept almost.
Yeah. We're talking about me a lot, I'm realizing. We should, I know.
Girl, I went in spirals about a dude I've known for a month and a half. Let's talk about someone that you've known for 40 years. You.
Should I talk about blessings?
Yeah.
We'll talk about blessings.
Yeah.
What is my biggest blessing? Do you want to go first?
No, I was breathing.
Okay, great. Great. I
have to remember to do that.
My biggest blessing is that there are so many people in stand-up who are going to bat for me.
Yay! Yes.
That has like been like such a blessing that there are people who there's so many people I met this year who I've been a fan of for like a long time who are now like I would consider like maybe my peers, or if not my peers, close to my peers, like who are willing to go to bat for me. And like that was not the case this time last year. Where like I mean like now it's like there are lots of people where I'm like, oh, these are people who believe in me, who think I'm good, who like want to recommend me to other people. And like that was like a huge seismic change for me. And a lot of that was going to fucking set of the night over and over and over again, and sometimes getting my ass kicked and sometimes doing well, but always being in the room and always being ready to go.
And maybe too, to circle back to what you were saying, like confidence, like maybe it's like, because I hear this a lot from women like who feel uncomfortable showing up in social spaces. Like maybe it is like this lesson for you is like, you are worthy of friendship, right? And like if you show up in those places, like it will be reciprocated, right? Like just being there.
I have a lot of thoughts about this.
Yeah.
And I am ready to roll them out. But like I do think that I think I know a lot of people who have sort of given up on fun and have given up on wanting things as if the wanting itself is a curse. And I want people to feel less ashamed about wanting things. And
I feel seen.
I want them because I've wanted something. I decided 3 years ago that I wanted to be a stand-up and that I wanted to do everything in my power to be good at it.
Yeah.
And you got to plug an address into the GPS. You got to plug an address. You know what? That's my biggest lesson.
Yeah.
You got to plug an address into the GPS, okay? You can't just be like, well, I know this McDonald's is somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where it is, okay?
Period.
I promise. Put an address into the GPS.
Yeah.
You can always change it. You can always go somewhere else afterwards, but you got to know some destination.
Yeah. You can't just be meandering around, you know, in the pool of your own discomfort. You got to chart towards something.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing that I think I definitely feel like in my early 20s was something that I struggled with, was like, what do I want to do? But I can't ever, I think for me, I can't ever handle the discomfort of the unknown. I will chart into the GPS, and I think I get too married to it.
No,
and then
I think you're so focused. I think that one of the things I like about you is that like you're so disciplined, you're so focused. You have a really good sense of what it is that you want. You have a really good sense of what it takes to get there, and like you're organized with regards to like how you execute that plan.
Yeah, but I need to like let go of the control. I think I need to let go of the control just a smidge to be, you know, make a phone call, to I don't know, let whimsy into my life.
You
just
should.
a bit.
You should. Listen, okay, this is unrelated. Was kind of related. But like we talk about my shoes. Can we talk about my shoes? Because I think there's a lesson here.
Yay!
Okay, so these are my shoes.
They're so cute.
They are vintage Prada. I know it seems like that was like they were really, really expensive. They were not expensive. Fun tip, if you have a friend or like someone that you love and you want to get them like kind of a special gift that's cool, go on Poshmark, go on eBay. There's tons of vintage designer shoes that you can get like from between like $100 and $200.
Yes.
If like or like less than that.
Yes.
Sometimes. And it's like a super special thing because then like you can be that girl that shows up to brunch and it's like, look at my shoes, they're vintage Prada. Like, and so I think that like sometimes it's helpful to understand that there is little pockets of luxury and whimsy and fun and excitement to be had, and that like maybe you just gotta look a little harder for them, but like
They're there.
Go on Poshmark.
Yeah, go on Poshmark. Not sponsored.
Yeah, it's not sponsored, but it could be.
Yeah, but also you could also shop Funny Girl Vintage. Use the code NIGHT for 10% off.
Oh, are we sponsored by them?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're keeping this in. It's fine. For watching, like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all social media at Night School Pod. Give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes out every week, and continue to submit some advice questions. We'll keep doing them throughout, you know, sprinkled in as you guys submit them. tinyurl.com/Night School Advice.
Please come see me on tour at KristinChirico.com.
Yes. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.